for everybody. So you need to consider that there are factors, external factors that you need to play with.
The story of the EU Business Group in Tanzania is a good example of how an EU delegation managed to engage in a structured dialogue with the private sector, and of how this helped reinforce the discussion with the host country on investment climate reforms. But this is only one example of a successful dialogue, and similar processes will take other forms in other countries, as you will see in this case from the EU delegation in Morocco.
Le programme compétitivité et croissance verte au Maroc a été identifié avec le gouvernement.
The Competitiveness and Green Growth Programme was identified with the Moroccan government, as is usually the case for cooperation actions between the European Union and its partner countries. And we have €105 million dedicated to supporting private sector reforms to improve the investment climate, facilitate procedures, increase trade. And this program is combined with regional investment facilities that are also co-financed by the European Union with grants and implemented with loans from the EBRD or the EIB. We are collaborating with the private sector thanks to a dialogue hopefully more and more frequent and intense with the CGEM, which is the Moroccan Trade Union. We have also recently redesigned the program to another target audience, which are startup companies. So we had to take a close look at that particular ecosystem, who they are, what we can do. It's really fascinating. We hope to be able to tackle different structures, different companies with their own potential. Those that will be able to export in Europe, for instance. Those that can develop their business plans in Morocco and internationally. In a startup mode, that is, starting small but with a big development potential and a strong capacity to create jobs, which is what we are interested in.
Donc, dans un esprit start-up, c'est-à-dire on commence petit mais on a un fort potentiel de développement et aussi une forte capacité de créer des emplois.
And also big companies, the locomotives, which are important.
Les grandes industries, les locomotives.
So to do all this, you have to have a dialogue with the private sector. You have to know the private sector.
Si on ne le connaît pas, alors c'est plus qu'un troisième partenaire, c'est la cible.
It's more than a third partner. It's the target. It's the first choice partner. The government and the European Commission support these programs for the interest of the private sector and to promote productive investments. What we are aiming at, in the end, is job creation, decent jobs, and social impact. We want to be able to unlock the potential that is hiding in the regions across the country.
Observer, disons, aider le potentiel qui se cache dans les régions.
Structured dialogue will be influenced by the reality of the local context, perspectives, time frame and resources of each delegation. The European Union supports all staff in their efforts to engage and build structured dialogues with the private sector. In sub-Saharan Africa, the diagnostics and analysis in the Jobs and Growth Compacts, as well as the action plans for the implementation of the third pillar, call for a fresh look and reorientation of existing partnerships and resources. The Sustainable Business for Africa platform, operating at various levels, provides a conception and implementation framework that can guide such gradual transformation. In the neighbourhood region outside Africa, a similar initiative is being implemented, under the name EU for Business. The objective of EU for Business is to bring together all EU support to small and medium enterprises under one umbrella, addressing all the aspects that are central for creating business opportunities and jobs. It focuses on access to finance, access to markets and access to knowledge, improving the dialogue between government and businesses and creating networking opportunities between SMEs and business support organisations.